This is my final portfolio for technology in teaching and learning. And in this class, we explored a variety of tools to use in the classroom with students and also to communicate with colleagues and parents. With this class, we learned about the International Society for Technology and Education standards, aka the ITSE standards. For all of our projects, we analyzed pros and cons in the uses of these teaching tools by aligning them to the ITSE standards. Here I have a QR code on my first slide that goes with the first ISTE standard, which pertains to being a learner. QR codes can give links and show hidden messages by using QR scanners. This QR code is a link to my contact information. QR codes can really help with networking and helping students learn in a fun way, using hidden messages. Also with the first standard, Piktochart is a great way to network and to reflect on effectiveness through technology. By creating presentations and posters by using prepared templates, you can use this program in a variety of ways, such as handouts, posters, or media presentations. And on this website, it has a free membership and can be presented anywhere, as it is on my computer. I can also access it on my telephone or even up at school. With some of the perks of this program, including it being free, comes the initial struggle of finding appropriate templates, such as this one right here. They're all pre-made templates and you just insert your text. And also there is a lack of organization in the options menu. In the options menu over here, as you can see, there is a lot of things that can be overwhelming to you if you are unfamiliar with the program. When I first started using the program, I also thought this toolbar over here was really confusing to use, and I really didn't understand it at all until I actually fiddled around and played with it for quite some time. Also, what I didn't like about the program was how hard it was to insert some of the graphics. Right here, sometimes I had some issues inserting some of my graphics because it just wouldn't insert right from Google Images. Now back to my presentation. For the second ISTE standard involving leadership, I put my iMovie presentation. This tool would be easy to use for an educator to put together a video for their students. It meets the needs of all the students and would be very easy and efficient to use. Colleagues also would love to have this as a new digital resource in the classroom. iMovie is a video making product that includes a variety of editing options for new learners to use. Although it is only used on Apple products, which can be a problem for people that own Dell products or HP or Android cell phones. iMovie can be used for short presentations and slideshows. To access iMovie, you have to have an Apple product to access this product. As you can see, I'm taking you to a website that can also give you more information about how to add transitions, pictures and videos, and sounds. With this being an Apple product, you cannot access it on Windows or Android products. When you go to the website, you can even see a download iMovie for iOS products. But whenever you try to download on my computer, it will say it's not compatible. So as you can see here, it's only on MacBooks, iPads, and iPhones, which can sometimes be a problem because the Apple products are very pricey, especially if you just don't have the money to purchase these types of products if you're in college like myself. But what's really nice about this is that you can take it anywhere on any iPhone, iPad to Mac, which is really convenient for people that are always on the go or business people. Now back to my presentation. Another thing that we learned about in this class that pertains to the ISTE Standard 3 is concerning being a citizen. And for this standard, I chose the project of the copyright law. Copyright law helps students to engage in safe, legal, and ethical practices, which ties right into Standard 3. This project allowed me to help with Creative Commons. This is a database that stores images and other data that can be used freely by the public. When clicking on this link, I have now taken you to the Google Advanced Search Engine for Creative Commons. When you're on Google, you get a bunch of images when you first search for an image. But to make sure you are within the ethical practices of being an abiding citizen of the copyright law, you have to make sure you are searching with the Creative Commons. So whenever you scroll down here, you'll go to Advanced Search. You'll see this button right here, and for the usage rights, you will click for what you want to use it for. So for this instance, we would use maybe free to use or sure, even commercially. So whenever you click Advanced Search and you go under Images, for example, and you want to use Labeled for Reuse, then these are all the images that you can freely use within the Creative Commons. Now for ISTE Standard 4 Collaborator, I chose to include my Powtoon project, which does. My Powtoon presentation is great for a collaborator for the ISTE Standard 4. When creating a Powtoon, you can collaboratively work with your students on a project and create that best learning experience as seen in Standard 4. When using this product, you are sharing a variety of resources with the students by displaying the information in an engaging and eye-catching way. Powtoon is a free website, so I'm clicking on this link that will take us to the Powtoon website. With this being a free version of the website, you can create videos and presentations with very limited access. So I'm going to log in here and I'm going to show you my own account that is free. I do not have the upgraded version. And when you go into this tool, you can have access to a variety of backgrounds and characters, and you can also include sounds and voiceovers. With this tool, there are disadvantages. Whenever you first log in, you get lots of different options that you can choose from. And you can even go down to edit your certain Powtoons that you have created in the past, which is really nice with the free feature. But whenever you go to edit your presentation, you can see some of the disadvantages that I'm going to show you. Whenever you pay for the upgraded version, you have to use a certain web browser or else it can cause technical issues. Right now I'm using Google Chrome, so we shouldn't really have any problems with it at all. This product can also be difficult to use for new users, like myself when I first started using it. Right now this is going very slowly, so maybe Google Chrome will not work for us, so this is a technical issue that this thing can sometimes have. So now that this screen has finally loaded, I can show you some of the disadvantages of not having the paid feature. When you go over here to the scenes, you have a variety of different options, which is really nice. So whenever you go over here and click on this side of the screen, whenever you're clicking on this side of the screen, as you can see right down here, these say Biz, Pro. These are the ones that you have to pay for with the upgraded version, which are not. So there's quite a bit of options that you can have, but you have to have the upgraded version. But you see how this Panda Hula Ha is free, so you can use this as you please. Another great tool that we learned about in this class that pertains to the Standard 4 is Google Drive. Using Google Drive allows teachers to collaborate with their students and other teachers through the program by sharing. To get to Google Drive, you go on this Google Apps and you click on this symbol right here, Google Drive. And it will take you to certain documents, presentations, or spreadsheets that you have to create within the Google Drive. All your documents will be in this My Drive. All of your photos, presentations, spreadsheets, it'll all be here. See, I have some videos, I have Word documents, I have even my presentations up here, some pictures of my lovely child Michael, also on my Google Drive, that have been inserted into my previous presentation. So it's all saved here, which is really nice when you're trying to combine different presentations. In this class, we also use Google Drive to work collaboratively with our classmates on some assignments. To access things that were shared with me personally, I can view here. This is an online service that provides a free tutorial when you set up an account, which is very convenient for new users. What is even more convenient is that you can access this program from anywhere with internet access and on any device, desktop, or portable device. Although it is convenient, it can sometimes be difficult to share the program with other students because you have to have their exact email address or it won't go through. Because as you can see, I have two RU SWAT worksheets, and that was what happened here. I had it shared twice with me, and who knows what the heck happened with it. For ISTE Standard 5 Designer, the teaching tools of Voki and the Rubric Creator on Tech for Learning directly relate to the 5th standard. Both of these projects personalize the learning experience for their students, which ties right into Standard 5. Voki helps to create a personalized way of engaging the students. Voki is a free online service that is easy to use and is so interactive. Although the teaching tool does make you pay to get the premium perks and will mispronounce words, what's really nice about this tool is you can even customize the character. You can even see the avatar will even move wherever my mouse goes, which is kind of creepy. But once you click on it, your avatar will talk.
I'm a pre-K-4 and special education major. Technology really enhances the lessons in the classroom.
Which is really nice that it can easily talk to your students, and it's a very more helpful and friendly voice to hear instead of seeing me talk in front of the whole class the entire time, which is really convenient. For Standard 5, I also talked about the Tech for Learning grading rubric that can be easy to use for teachers. I'm going to take us to the website for the generator for the rubrics. The Tech for Learning Rubric Maker is a great tool for teachers to use to make a table of guidelines for their students to allow them to see what is expected of them. This is a free service to teachers and is very easy to use and fill in the guidelines for the rubric. It also provides samples for new teachers. As you can see, the samples are down here. The samples are free to view, which is really nice. And let's say we want to create a rubric maker, so we'll just put technology rubric. And you can select what difficulty you want to make it. So we'll do it for elementary since that's my major. And it's easy. You can click it right now and it just presses new. And you can select what topic you want it to be in. Let's say behavior. And then you can put in each column how easy it is. It's really easy to use. Although there are a lot of drop-down boxes which can make it kind of difficult to use for someone that is just starting out in the teaching field. For ISTE Standard 6, which consists of being a facilitator in the classroom, I chose to use the Quizify system as one of my tools for the ISTE standard. This quiz tool is great and puts the child in charge of their learning by answering quiz questions, which ties right into Standard 6. This quiz tool offers a challenge to the students by challenging their minds to answer questions, which is also a great explanation provided by Standard 6. Quizify is an online tool that allows students to answer questions and review material. This tool is great for making review tests, doing evaluations on student learning, and creating polls for parents. This tool is free to use and has an easy-to-follow template. I'm currently taking us to Quizify's homepage. So right now, I have a teacher login already, which I will just log right in. With all the great benefits of this tool, though, you unfortunately can't view other teachers' work for free, which is really hard for someone that has just gone into the teaching field and may not know how to use the system. Although the tool can be great for asking questions for homework assignments or in class to retrieve data on what the students already have learned about. So I can log right in here to get to my free account. Hopefully I remember my password. Perfect. It logs me right in. Save my password so I don't lose it next time. Okay, so whenever you get to this homepage, you can create a quiz very easily, or you can go back and previously view quizzes that you already made. Let's go back and look at a quiz that I already made. So you can press play to play for your students, or you can press more. You can go back and edit, duplicate, make it private, share the quiz, or you can even just delete it. So let's say we want to go and edit it. It's really easy just to edit it. You just click here on the little pencil, or you can delete this question to get rid of it, or you can move it up and down, or you can add a new question, import a new set, or import different questions. And then you can just press the save button to make all your updates, and you press finish. Something else that I use for Standard 6 is the Kahoot app online. Kahoot is also an online tool, learning game maker software that allows educators to create fun and interactive games. This tool can also be used to ask questions or as a homework assignment. This online software is free and easy to use for both students and teachers, and is very understandable for teachers to create. I'm going to log into my account like I just did on Quizify. And although with this tool, there is some downtime whenever the students are answering the questions, which can cause a problem for the entire class, which can lead to some behavioral difficulties. There's also an option for open-ended questions. Right now I'm going to take you to my quiz, if I know how to find it, which can be kind of different because I've never actually went back and look. Oh, here it is. We go to My Kahoots, and you can go to play it, favorite it, or share it with the class. Some more actions you can do is you can play your selected things, so you just press the checkbox and you can play it, or you can deselect all, which is really convenient. For ISTE Standard 7 Analyst, I chose to do my Screencast-O-Matic project in the Screencast-O-Matic software. Screencast-O-Matic is a great way to give a child feedback right on the screen for their project. Screencast-O-Matic is an online tool to record your voice and your face when talking over a presentation. You can use it to demonstrate software to show how to solve math equations. There is a time limit of 15 minutes, and you can't engage with your audience, which is a drawback to using this software.